this is Maya broadcasting out the UK, and today is going to be another shave video. Today I have something special. Okay, let's get started. I am going to be using my Evil Zebra. Okay, that's a Yaki, and oh, it's not even written on here. I think it's 24 mils. Okay. Yaki. That's a synthetic. Right, I don't really need to dip it in any water, but I will. And I've just noticed lots of my water out the basin is gone. I didn't shut off the plug properly. Okay, just let some fresh in. So that's gone into the glass. Then I will be using, I have a sample here, which is Wickams 1912 English Rose. Wonder how that is going to be. So now you know my theme. And then I shall be using rose water to keep it in the theme after that. And after that, a very special essence of rose petals. And it comes in this delightful little bottle. And there it is. I hardly ever use it because it's super strong and it's very rare. So that's essence of rose. And it comes in this delightful little thing. Right, and the razor I will be using is single edge Blackland Vector with a Kai pink blade in. Alright, and the bowl I will be using for the soap is my shave bowl. So to start off, I will put in some of my soap into the shave bowl and just stick it to the bottom. Oops. So this is the first time I'm going to be using Wickams, and I'm excited. Some say rose is not their favourite. I'm not sure it will be either, but we will see. They say it grows on you, is what people say. Or other shavers have said it grows on you. So here we go. I'm just unpacking the sample here, and it's quite a lot, as you see. It's quite a lot, so I'll just be taking half of this little chunk. Actually, I think that will be enough. So let's see, it's actually more like a crope. It's rather soft. Oh, and it's very intense. I understand why people say it grows on you. That's an intense scent. And it does actually smell like old English rose. Let's see what it's like when it gets some water on it. So let me seal it off because I don't want the scent to go. There we go. Sealed it back up. Putting it back in its little plastic bag. There we go. So, just showing you, it is a tiny amount. Oops. Okay, can you see? That's a tiny amount. Let's put some water in and squish it down. And if you hear background noise, that's James listening to politics on the computer. Okay. Now, the squishing down doesn't work quite that well. It's gone all into one corner. Okay, there Let's give it another go. It's broken up a bit. Oh, okay, it's not that easy if you're not used to this. Okay, I've squished it. Eventually I got it down. Oh yeah, that is really an intense smell. So in the basin next to me I have cold water. Oh, and then that's me falling over the cables. The camera cable wire. Right, let's go. I have no prep because I was in the shower about an hour and a half ago. So no prep to the face, just cold water. Okay. Right. Just squeezed out the water of my brush. It is a synthetic, so you don't really need to do it that hard. Right. Just make sure that my razor is close by. Okay, let's get loading. I hope I'm not going to make as much as I did last time. I tried to hold back a little bit so there's not so much wastage. Okay, now I'm going to add some water to this. Actually, let's do it with the syringe. The soap syringe. Here we go. Here's my little syringe. 5 mils is a teaspoon. Right, this is the total amount of 5 mils. I don't think I'll need as much as that. I'm going 1 milliliter. See, it's on 4 now. There's 1 milliliter in here. Okay, and let's carry on. Because it's just such a tiny amount of soap, I'm not quite sure how this will play out. I'm only looking for soap enough for maybe 2 passes and a pickup. Okay, can you see that? It's already getting shiny, but I'll add some more. I'll add another milliliter. So that's 3 now. Oh, the scent is developing. Most of the soap is in the brush, which I suppose is where you really want it to be. Okay, I'm still going to add another milliliter. So we're on to 2 milliliters now. 2 milliliters left, 3 milliliters in the soap. And it's getting a sheen. Can you see that? I'm pointing it downwards so that you can maybe see from the light point of view. And the bubbles are very fine. I want to see how far I can actually push this. just getting some of this back into the bowl. Look, it's like egg whites right now. So I'm going to add another ml in. That's, oh, I added 1.5 mils in. Okay, that doesn't matter. Let's go. Let's see if it pushes it. Let's push it. I often don't give myself time enough to do this. This is a really intense rose scent, so I can get, if especially the men think it's a bit too much. Okay, and I'm putting the last bit in. That is 1 teaspoon. And look how beautiful that is. I think I could most probably push it even further, but I'll leave it at that for the minute. Okay, let's wet the face once more. Okay. Let's tuck the collar in, get the hair out the way. Here we go. Okay. Get my razor. And I'm going to have to put my glasses on. So I hope you can see this. I'm going up rather close. This feels very creamy, super slick. This feels fantastic. I hope it's not going to collapse on me. Okay, should have pulled my towel. Here we go. Put my towel close by. Okay, here we go. Adjust the camera. Sure does cover a lot of real estate. Here we go. I'm being careful with the blade. It's the first time I've used this. I've cut off her hair again. Right. Let's just wipe off. Let's put glasses on. Well, I'm for once happy that it's not so hot anymore. Talking of the weather. This blade is rather sharp, even though it says it's a mild one. But it does have, which is unusual, it has like a protection scallops. Well, we, as in the dogs and I, have only just survived the heat. We might have a bit of a casualty. Ben, the little Westie Poo, the black one, he's not well at all. I think he maybe had a minor stroke, even though he was in the cool. This is water. And I didn't take them out in the heat, they were indoors. But somehow his poor leg has gone all wobbly, his left hind leg. He can only just about walk, he falls over a lot, so I don't know at the moment what to do with that. It's dissipating a bit. He is 10 years old. So I'm going to most probably give him some pain relief. I don't know, it might not have been the heat, maybe that was just coincidence because he was getting slower and slower. Maybe it's just muscle wastage, I don't know. But I think I'll give him some more pain relief. And then if nothing changes in his, he's still eating and drinking, but nothing changes in his mood. He's gone very quiet. If nothing changes there, then I'm gonna have to look the problem in the eye and maybe have him put down. I don't know, not that I want to, but I don't want to. I've seen many dog owners do this, is that they prolong and prolong because they can't face it, and the dog's actually not having a quality of life anymore. So I don't know, I'll have to see. So that's a bit sad because we love him dearly. Super strong smell. Lovely glide. Dissipates a little bit, but maybe I haven't worked it enough. Don't know. And this is actually quite sharp. Okay, here we go. I'm just coming a bit closer because I haven't got my glasses on. Sorry, I'm just looking so I don't fall over the wires. So that's not so good. Well, this is actually quite sharp, so I'm not going to go against the grain today. Oh, this is all gone, it's smooth already. Just because other people are doing maybe 3 passes or more, you don't need to. If do what's right for you, what feels right for you. I mean, I've said before, I haven't got super strong hair growth. It's just around here. And after Wednesday, cutting myself up like I did. But thank goodness not quite as bad as as your mileage may vary. Oh, that was horrible. I did have a quick look, and then I thought, oh no, after 2 seconds I had to switch it off. That was just too much. One teeny pick up here. Right, see, I made too much soap again. I'm always careful with soaps and strong scents, because the stronger the scent, and if it's not a natural scent, and I actually don't know what Wickams use, whether it's a natural one or a synthetic scent, it can cause quite a bit of irritation. I'm just going to use this. This is a very nice soap, I must admit. I can feel it's a very close shave already. And loads of soap left. I'll use that tonight. If it hasn't dissipated, it might do, because it has gone a little bit. I have here one really stubborn spot. It's so stubborn. And then I'm in danger of actually over shaving there. Can't actually see it. It's only a matter of feeling it. Got it now. That's a hair. Right, let's just swish this out. As I still have soap, let's just wash this off. I still got soap on my ears? No. Right. Oh, the tiniest of spots there. Right. This is dissipating a little bit, as you can see. Most probably if I... Oh, let's see. There's still quite a lot left in the brush. See that? I get the feeling one could revive this actually. Yeah. Beautiful weight, this razor. Kai blade is done beautifully. I was apprehensive, I must say. Super easy to use. Lovely weight, lovely grip. Love that it's so slimline. Love it. Right. Easy to load. Works fabulously. Right. Let me change the water, let this dry off, and I'll be back with you in a second. So let's have first impressions. Super smooth, no problem whatsoever. Lovely razor. The soap, super slick and creamy, and has quite a nice after feel. Maybe not quite as much as like the wool fat, so but not bad at all from a hydration point of view. So now I'm just going to add a little bit of rose water. No stinging going on, even here where I buffed. Scent of the soap, I must say it comes actually pretty close to this. Maybe a little bit more intense than the rose water itself. So I'm amazed. I thought it was going to be stinging a bit because I thought I might have overdone it, but no. I'm just looking what's in here. There's no ingredients. Oh, it just says here rose essence and water. That's it. So let's dry this off. Let's get myself halfway decent again. There we go. Right, whilst this is drying, hang this up. And here we go for the special. Okay, so only needs a tiny little bit. I must say, all of these have the same scent. It's unreal. I didn't think it was going to be like that, because roses can smell all different. So I'm very feminine today. Like an English rose garden. So that was today's shave, and I'll just adjust the camera a tiny little bit so that I can step back and talk to you. I got myself all wet down the front, but that doesn't matter. So what have I used today? Let's review. Okay, we have the shave bowl, where I used the bottom half to load the soap. I used Wickams 1912 English Rose sample. I used the Blackland Vector single edge. Superb weight, I love this. This is going to be one of my favorites. And the blade, the Kai Pink, which is a mild one, because I have in the supply, I have the Persona, and in the Feather Kamasori I have the Feather. So I noticed this is sharp, but it has that little bit of protective. Can you see the scallops there? That's fabulous. Fabulous grip, fabulous weight. Love the slimness of this. And then my Evil Zebra. And yes, you can hang it in like that, but that's a bit low for me. I prefer it when it's hanging on there tight. So that's what I've used today. Let me put that to the side so that can dry out. And then after that, I used rose water, just normal supermarket rose water, and essence of rose. And I don't need any after lotion of any sort whatsoever. The soap has done it all. Now that it's been on for a little bit, it feels moisturized. Lovely slick feel, super smooth. It has done its job. 10 out of 10 for all of these. Oh, let me just talk quickly about the Evil Zebra. This is a synthetic brush, and as you can see, it has a bulb shape, but it has quite a bit of backbone. So that's really nice for also using, why am I saying today all the time? I think this will work very well also with triple milled, where you need a little bit more backbone, triple milled soaps. But it worked super well on the Wickams. Now, as I said, I haven't done research on the Wickams properly, other than that they have mainly natural ingredients. I don't know about the scent itself. Actually quite happy with this. I think I will have another go and see how far you can push that lather, or whether a little bit less is going to do more for it not dissipating as much. But having said that, you know, on my skin, I don't know, maybe it's got to do with, how do I put this, the warmth of my skin, the heat of my skin that dissipates soaps quicker anyway. I don't know, maybe there's just something to that, because a lot of soaps where other people get, you know, really thick peaks and everything, they tend to dissipate quicker on my skin. Now I don't know whether that's the skin itself or whether it's basically the heat that I radiate off me. That makes me sound sort of weird. But there you go. That's sort of, maybe I am. So 10 out of 10 for all. That razor is definitely one of my favorites. That's definitely a keeper. I don't know why anybody would not want to have it. Evil Zebra, well, needless to say, I love alone the sound of that. But it works super well, very soft, has backbone to it. Wickham soap, superb scent, superb slickness, superb afterfeel. What more does one really want? And at a price that's affordable, really, not like some other soaps that are a lot more expensive and don't really offer that much more. So that is it for today's review, and I'm loving it. I had a great day so far. Have a happy weekend.